at 77th Street, there came a point at Shlisheet
Yeah.
where whoever was the president, in my recollection, was the presidency rotated between Price and Mendelovich. The butcher was, for whatever reason, maybe it was their personalities, but they were always the president of the show. There was some kind of structure to the show. A president and a vice president and so forth.
These were structured
In fact, I
lies.
also want to tell you another story about this, which is very clear in my mind. But in any event, this was a recurring thing every week, that there would come a point where the singing, he always gave a drash.
Moshe Meir.
Right, he would give a drash. In fact, he was the teacher for the whole thing. In fact, that actually reminds me, men would come after our lessons. It would now be, most especially in the winter, was now 5 o'clock and it was dark, so it was time for mincha. Before mincha, they learned Mishnayos.
Wow.
And so
Amazing.
not everybody came, but some people would come in. And he would learn with them.
Before davening.
Before davening, and then we would do mincha ma'ariv. There were times when there weren't enough people for the minyan, and I or Harold or sometimes Zeta would have to go out to the same people, to the same little tradespeople, and say, it's time for mincha ma'ariv, please come in now.
Yeah.
And they would say, I'm busy, I can't come in, I'm working, and you have to come in. We need 2 more for the minyan. You're going to be the 10th for the minyan or whatever. You have to come now. And whether they came or not, I don't remember, but I remember going on those errands, go to see Moshe, and tell him and bring him back to make up the minyan. But to come back to the Shlisheet, there came a time when the president would say first to Harold, what did you learn this week?
Yeah.
And Harold would, my recollection is that we stood, because we were sitting right next to Zeta, the first ones. Next to us was the president, and however they aligned themselves along the big table. And Harold would have to say what he learned.
And he would say it in Yiddish.
Yes, I assume.
I'm sure he said it in Yiddish. I mean, this
And
was
then,
the
of
Yiddish
course,
speaking
it would be my turn.
Yeah.
Because I was the other Anikel, I was much younger than him.
5
So
years.
obviously he was, much advanced from me.
Wait. All of this was in Yiddish? Your
My recollection.
Your lessons with Moshe Meir
No,
were
the
in
more
Yiddish?
lessons, you missed that. Of course, everything that was in Yiddish.
Right, that's my recollection.
He taught in Yiddish in Europe. How would he have come and
Right.
all of a sudden switched to English?
Right.
He couldn't have.
Not only that.
How was his English, by the way?